Hi, I'm Josh McIntyre, and today I'm here with Dana Nadeau in Garden Island Photography, and we're going to talk a little bit about what Dana does. Now, Dana, how long have you been working in photography?
I was real interested in photography in the early 70s, so I went to college and did some photography courses at that time. And my goal actually was to become a photographer, but I kind of got sidetracked and off into some other businesses for several years. And then in the early 90s, I started a commercial photography set here that I worked with and did that for several years. As the years went by, I started doing more weddings, more family portraits, and I really enjoy working with people, so I've developed that end of my business quite a bit. And in the meantime, I've accumulated quite a few scenic shots, landscapes and seascapes and abstract. I actually really like abstract photos, so you'll see those on my website. And I market those through the website and through some retail locations here.
Do you have a specialty?
I actually like to do pretty much anything that can be done with a camera. But I love working with people, so I really enjoy doing weddings. I love working with families. That's probably my most enjoyable. But I consider myself kind of a student of beauty, and I notice the beauty around me, and so I try to capture that, and I try to capture the scenic shots that people here are familiar with, that they would visit. I just finished a big project for Frommer's Travel Guide, and I shot 70 locations for them here on Kauai, and that was great. It was a great experience, and I got to learn a few things about the island, even though I've been here for 20 years. So that's my specialty, yeah, camera work.
Now, have you worked with large groups before?
I've done a number of large families.
Lots of kids?
Lots of kids and big groups, and that's always a little bit more challenging, but if you provide enough time and patience, I can usually get everybody together for a good shot and get everybody looking good at the same time, and so that's actually worked out pretty good for me.
How much direction do you give?
I like to give as little direction as people need, because I want people to look natural and be enjoying themselves. Until it comes to the time when maybe we're posing the family, even then I like for people to feel comfortable in their pose, but then I want it to look beautiful too. So I'll usually make minor adjustments and move people around a little bit, or make suggestions and recommendations so that we get a good final product when we do the group shots.
What about weddings? How would you define your approach on weddings? What's your goal?
Obviously you want to record the event, but as the wedding is going on, I want to capture the emotions of the moment. I want people to be able to feel what was going on there, as well as see the visual images. People light up at certain moments. They look a certain way when they light up. The bride will, suddenly, her face will just look a certain way, that it would just be that beauty that's just her. Same with the guy. He will look, handsome in a certain way, and I try to catch those moments when they happen. So I have to stay alert. I'm constantly studying the people, staying alert, and then the other thing I do is I like to carry two cameras with me. I always have the one with the telephoto on one side and the wide angle on the other, and that way I'm ready to get things as they're happening with the appropriate equipment. I don't have to go start fumbling around with lenses and changing lenses, and something might happen when that happens. So for me, making sure that people, whether it's a family photo shoot or a wedding, that people are enjoying themselves, that everybody's having a good time, that there's just a flowing situation going, and when people are having a good time, you're going to get better pictures anyway. I don't think people want to have great pictures of a lousy experience. I think they want to have great pictures of a great experience. So I really try to make the emphasis on the experience as well as the product.
Now, overall, what can people expect when working with you?
What people can expect working with me is, first of all, good pictures. That's what I've studied for. That's what I continue to study for. That's my mission, is to get people a great product. The other thing that they can expect is that I will keep my word when I make commitments to people. I keep those commitments. My goal when I work with people or for people is to get them exactly what they want in the way that they want it.
Well, thank you, Dana. We appreciate it, and we'll look forward to working with you soon.
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate your help.